Hi everyone, this is Mathieu Kadar, and I'm the ghost face in the opening scene in Scream 6. And yes, I'm the one who kills Samara Weaving, and you're watching Craven Something Scary.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, visitors, subscribers, my patrons, and of course, my channel members, my amazing Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Guys, here we are. This is home base. Saturday nights, man. This is where I will always be streaming every week, with a rare exception. I will be here on Saturday nights to hang out with all of you because that's what I like to do. And tonight is part of the ongoing series Saturday Night Scream. And so tonight we're going to be talking all Scream. The entire franchise is on the table. We're talking about Scream 1 through Scream 7 and even Scream 8 if we want to get real crazy. But all of it's on the table, guys, tonight. So this is going to be a fun stream, as they all are, in my opinion, anyway. I love hanging out and talking Scream and anything else with you guys, for that matter. Do want to let you know a few things first. Right now, I am officially starting our Super Chat Reward Challenge. It has begun. Tonight, the reward challenge is if we get 15 Super Chats by 7:30 p.m. Central, that's 1 hour, guys. If we hit the goal, then I will present to you guys a whole unplanned extra live stream this week. So if you guys want to have an extra stream this coming week for us to hang out and talk Scream and whatever else is on our mind, you can make that happen. But we got to hit the goal. It's a super chat reward challenge. And so there it is. You guys see it on the screen. And yeah, that's it right there. So it's up to you guys. If we don't hit the goal, then we don't hit the goal. It's all right. But if we hit the goal, you guys will get an extra stream this week. And I hope that we do, because that would be a lot of fun. But as always, guys, I try to put the power in your hands as much as possible. And so I decided, why not? Let's do a reward challenge tonight and see what you guys want to do. So there it is. And it's also on your where you're seeing the stream. You see it up the top. It keeps a track of the goal. You see 15 there, and any super chat that comes in of $2 or higher, it will count towards the goal. All right, so that's the first thing I wanted to mention, and the second thing I wanted to mention as well is a blanket hello, saying hello to you guys. Let me get to the chat and let's see who all is here tonight, because I always, again, you guys are my people, man. Come on. This is a community that I love so much. You guys make that community. So let's look and see who has made it for Saturday Night Scream stream. And we got Chocolate Ice in the house. What's up, Chocolate Ice? I see Jerry Wilson here. Always good to see you. Oliver, what's up, brother? All right, Oliver's here. Kevin is here as well. And Gina's coming in. I know it's late, Gina. So good to see you popping into the stream. Welcome. And Kelly says, hey, everyone, I'm on time for a change. Hey, that's all right. Glad you're here, Kelly. Very good to see you. Sorry, an itch. Gene, what's up, Gene? Good to see you. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? All right. Always good to have you, buddy. And Gory Tiger in the house. All right, Gory. And Treston Gale. All right, Treston. Glad you could make it. Johnny says, let's get that extra stream. Hey, man. There you go, brother. You guys can do it. 15 super chats in the next hour, and it happens. Hey, Becky. Nice to see you, Becky. Ryan is here. All right, Ryan. And last one, I think I'm caught up, is Memo Boy. Bro, what's going on, man? It says, hello, Craven. Long time. It has been a long time. I finally made it here. All greetings from Copenhagen. Sweet, Memo Boy. Well, greetings to you too. And I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you, man. I've missed you, bro. I really have. And hey, we got a channel anniversary too as well. And it's Jerry Wilson coming in. 19 months, guys. Jerry has been a channel member for 19 months. That's incredible, man. Thank you so much for your faithful support every single month to help this channel, Jerry, grow and be all that it could be, really, man. You're helping make it happen, so thank you. Hello, Craven. Hope all is well, my friend. Thank you, buddy. And I hope all is well with you, too. Everything's good? We're plugging right along, man. And I hope you're well. All right. All right, everybody. So I thought what would be fun with these Saturday night Scream streams is to talk, of course, about anything Scream related. If you guys have a theory or a thought about an older Scream film, and this doesn't have to be just Scream 7. Of course, I'm more than happy to talk about Scream 7, as you guys know. I love that. But anything's on the table for Scream. Everything's on the table Scream related. And it looks like Oliver has broken the ice. Oliver, you've sent in a super chat. Thank you so much, man. That's our first of 15, guys. We've gotten started. Okay. So Oliver, let me pull yours up, because remember, guys, super chats move to the front of the line always. So I will try to get to as many theories and ideas you guys have. But just remember, I can't guarantee I'll get to everyone because of time and volume. So just remember, if you do send a super chat, you move to the front of the line, and I promise I will address your theory or thought. Guaranteed. All right. And what's up, Reaper Kid? Reaper just joined. All right, Reaper, good to see you. All right. And let's see, Tristan, I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. Can I join, please? Oh, if you want to become a channel member, or maybe that's what you mean. I'm sorry. If you be a channel member, yeah. You can join the channel right now while we're live. All you have to do is hit the join button, which is right next to subscribe. So if you're watching this on a tablet or a cell phone or a computer, you'll see a button that says join, and you can click that. And you can become a member. You can join right now. All right, so let's get to our super chats that are coming in. You guys are awesome. We're already starting to knock a dent. 3 of 15. Sweet. All right. Oliver with a $10 super chat. Again, thank you, my man. That's so kind and generous. Says, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the best channel on YouTube. Hey. Hope all is well with you, Stephen. Bring us Stu and the showdown of Stu versus Sydney. Can't wait for Scream 7 and 8. Oh, yeah. Oliver, you and I are singing the same song, my friend. I absolutely want to see it. Whether it's Sydney versus Stu in Scream 7, or if they end on the cliffhanger and we see Sydney versus Stu in Scream 8. I'm okay with that too. I just want to see it. I'm with you, brother. I want to see the showdown. And I really just, man, fingers crossed, guys. It'll be such a huge missed opportunity if they don't do it. If Kevin doesn't bring Stu back as a living character in 7. And by the way, guys, for all my Stu truthers, my train on the Stu train, if he's not brought back alive in 7, that does not mean he's dead. Just remember that. That does not change the fact that he's still alive. It just may be a later film. It may be 8. It could be 9. But I still am holding out hope that Stu is alive in 7, and we get to see it. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It'll be epic. Oliver, thank you so much, man, for your super chat tonight, helping us get on the path to reaching our goal of 15. Really appreciate that. Also, real quick, I want to shout out to Shay Rance. What's up, Shay? My buddy Shay is here. Thank you. I hope you're having a good evening too, man. We're just here talking Scream. Gotta love it, man. Talking Scream. And really appreciate that. Glad to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. All right. And so, Oliver, for your super chat tonight, I think there's only one thing that's fitting to play. You know, bringing up Stu Macher, I tell you what, man, it seems to me there's one clip to play, and I haven't played it in a while. Some of you may not have even seen this clip, but this one seems right. So, in honor of the Stu train, that all of my guys out there and gals in the audience that are Stu truthers riding the Stu train, this one's for you. Here we go.
Hello, listener. This is Mike Vaughn, and you're on the Stu train. Enjoy it.
Hi, it's Nancy Ann Ritter, the girl in bathroom from Scream, and I am on the Stu train. Stu!
On the Stu train. Get your ticket on the Stu train. We got craving something scary on the left and I'm on the right. On the Stu train. Get your ticket on the Stu train. We got craving something scary on the left and I'm on the right. Get your ticket on the Stu train. We got craving something scary on the left and I'm on the right. On the Stu train. Get your ticket on the Stu train, baby. Craving something scary on the left and Stu's on the right. And Stu's on the right. Get your ticket on the Stu train. And Stu's on the right. Get your ticket on the Stu train.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't that awesome, guys? The great Jack Stannis, good friend of mine. And that is a really cool video he made for me. He wrote the song, recorded it. And of course, you saw Matthew Lillard right there holding that Stu train, which is my Stu train. I actually have that. It was made by Eric over at the Bearded Entertainment. He made it for me. And of course, my Matthew Lillard signed it. So that was an awesome thing. So yeah, and it's been a while since I played that clip, and it felt like the right time. So thanks again, Oliver. Much appreciated, man. And let's keep going. We got some super chats. I promise you go ahead of everybody else. Russell coming in with $5 tonight. Thank you, Russell. Says, let's get this goal. Yeah, absolutely, man. Only need 15 super chats by 7:30. It's just 50 minutes away. I'm 45 minutes away. And we're at 3, so we're making our way. All right. Says, hi, Stephen and everyone in the chat. Awesome to be here with awesome people. And the mods are awesome too. Russell, you said it all. I couldn't said it better myself, man. You guys are amazing. And of course, the amazing mods that help out here on the channel. Mayanne, I saw Mayanne is here now. So thank you, Mayanne. Mayanne is modding the chat right now. Much appreciated, May. Thank you for all the work that you do to help this channel succeed and these live chats to be safe and fun. Thank you. Super Tender's in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Russell, for your super chat, and for your chat. We're gonna do one here that's a little more old school here on the channel. It's been around a little bit, but it's one that I just personally I think I'd never get tired of it. That's why I have it still. And you know, guys, when you're going to work, safety is a crucial thing when you're doing work. You know, accidents can happen. You know, just lots of stuff can happen, right? So you have to be really safe. Just kind of like this guy here tried to be, but we'll see what happens. Here we go.
I'm working overtime because I want to take my family on a nice vacation. Soon they get a call telling them I was killed in an accident. But hey, I'm wearing a busted harness here. And the company should have checked those tanks to...
It's been an accident!
Dude. I'm telling you, this poor guy gets literally projectiled shot off of off of the roof. And then to make things worse, man, he has to fall down, hit a truck, roll down, and hit another. Well, actually, no, he hits the concrete. It's the concrete, man. So anyway, that one just never gets old, man. I'm sorry. I had to play it. I had to do it. Super Tenor and Hollywood Guy. Hey, what's up, Hollywood Guy? All right. All right. Very good. Good to see you. All right. Thank you so much, man. So there's a super chat goal tonight. There is. Let's do this. Thank you so much, man. That's right. There is a goal. We got a super chat reward challenge. 15 or more super chats by 7:30 p.m. Central, and we'll be rewarded with an extra, currently unplanned. I don't have it planned, but I will plan one for you guys as an extra live stream this coming week, and we can hang out and talk Scream again together. So the opportunity's there. It's in your hands. So if you'd like to have that extra stream, we just need to hit the goal of 15. And last I checked, we're still at 3. We're 3 of 15. So we're on our way. All right. Appreciate it. All right. And Johnny's in the house again. Thank you, Johnny, for your super chat. Says, hey, Craven, great to see you, brother. Been looking forward to your stream. Kept me going through work. Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool, Johnny. I'm so glad. What is their favorite piece of horror memorabilia that you own? Well, you know, I think I might have said this before, but there are two. One of them is a handmade Stu Macher doll that was knitted for me by Coriander of the Night Watch Zone. And it includes the Ghostface robe and mask. You can take it off, and there's Stu underneath in his sweater, you know, his tan sweater and everything he had on. It's really a neat thing that I really treasure. There's another one, though, that I just got last month, and it was sent to me from John Copeman, who is the stunt coordinator on Scream 5, and he mailed me a package that has remember, this was filmed back in the days of COVID in 2020 when they filmed this movie. And he sent me over a face mask that was given out to the cast and crew. And he sent me over, what was the other thing he sent me? A hat. A hat that all of the stunt crew wore on set. It has a special hat. It's only given out for the Scream 5 production crew. And then finally, my favorite of all of the things he sent me a t-shirt that was given out to the cast and crew by Radio Silence. So Matt and Tyler actually had these shirts made and were given out to the crew and the cast. And he sent me one. He sent me the shirt. I actually have it hanging up right now in my closet. Yes, it's so rare, Johnny. Just the cast and crew got it. And most of them are keeping theirs as a for souvenir for working on the movie. So yeah, Johnny, that's it, man. I nothing has topped that now. That just took over everything in my collection because I can't buy it. I can't trade for it. I can't go on eBay. I can't go anywhere. It's only the cast and crew that have it. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, thank you, Johnny. That's very kind of you, man. I really do try to represent the Scream community, all the films, and I'll be honest with you how I feel about them. But I always say these are all good movies, and they're all worthy of watching and rewatching. And I can nitpick at everything, right? But and some are my favorites over others. I mean, like we all do, but they're all good. They're all good. And it was a real honor to meet John. He was the stunt coordinator of Scream 5, and get to hear a lot of behind the scenes stories about Scream 5. That's because he's the first guest I had that was actually a part of the crew of Scream 5. So he gave me, and you guys, as the interviews on my channel, under interviews, you'll see it. John Copeman, he shared a lot of great stuff. So yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you, Mayanne. Thank you so much. I dig it. I dig it. It's really special. Oh man. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, we got some more super chats. We're up to 6 now of 15. Okay, you guys are making some traction here. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh, Johnny, that means a lot right here. You handled the Melissa and Jenna situation very well. So props to you, man. It really healed a lot of the community. Well, Johnny, that's awesome, man. Really, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me because when that whole Jenna and stuff went down with Melissa, it was so volatile. The community was like, it was like volatile. Like you never knew when a bomb was going to drop. It was insane. And so many people just turned into toxic fans. And it was a very difficult time. You guys remember it. And I really did try to handle things very gracefully and in a way that supports us being unified, not broken apart. And I'm so glad that you feel that way, Johnny, because that is really what I tried to do. I tried to make it that environment where, no matter where we're at, how we feel, we can come together as Scream fans. We're united in that. And that's what binds us together, not these other things that we may disagree on. So thank you, Johnny. That means a lot to me that you said that. All right. Okay. Wow. That's really awesome, man. And hey, we got a membership anniversary here. RJ in the house says, tomorrow's my birthday and I'm excited to discover Scream tonight. Yeah, man. Well, happy early birthday, RJ. Everybody wish him a happy early birthday if you haven't already. And he's celebrating his 2 months as a channel member. That means a lot, RJ. You're supporting the channel faithfully for 2 months now. And I really appreciate it. Really do. You're making an impact, man. You really are. All right, Hollywood Guy. Coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. So, Steven, it's been a while since we've seen Jack. You should have him on more often. And if Stu is alive, how should he be written? Ooh, okay. So, I do agree about Jack. I'd love to have Jack on soon. We're in touch. We've been in and out of touch a little bit, but we're still good friends. I just he's been so busy. He's been a lot going on, and so I definitely want to have Jack on again. So don't worry, that day will come. Now, as far as Stu being, how should he be written? Ruthless, brutal, 30 years of frustration unleashed. Think about that. 30 years of frustration unleashed. That's how I think he should be written. And that's what I hope we see if he is alive in 7. So that's it. Short and sweet. Brutal, ruthless, and 30 years of aggression. That's what I want to see. I want to see Stu and be like, oh, dang, like, oh my gosh, really? I mean, just unleash it on people. Great question. Thank you for that, man. Thanks for the super chat. And for your clip, there's never a wrong time for music. So how about this, guys? We're going to listen to some heavy metal. We're going to crank it up, baby. Yeah. Do you feel that?
Wow! Oh, wow!
Yeah. I felt it, man. Did you guys feel it? I felt it. I love those two. That's also awesome. All right. Hey, Russell with the $2 super chat. Let's do this for Stu. Let's do it, man. Yes. Super Tenor with a $2 super chat says, get it up. Oh, get it up. Get it. I put the up in there. Super Tenor, thank you, buddy. And Russell coming back with another $2 super chat says, this is one of the best channels on the planet. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Russell. It's really, really kind of you to say. And I'm so happy you feel that way because that makes me happy. Because what I do, guys, ultimately, it's for you, right? I wouldn't be sitting here making videos for myself or live streaming. I do it for all of you in the community. And I really appreciate it when you let me know that you enjoy it, that you're having a good time. And of course, you sitting in a super chat is just an extra nice and generous thing. So thank you so much, Russell. That means a lot. And hey, I'm glad to be that to you. That's amazing. And hey, man, listen, we're going to keep the music theme going here. And this is what I just simply call the dry heaving singer. Very unique. Here we go. That's what you call a very unique, very original approach to singing and performing a song. Woo, boy. Can't quite figure what he's doing, but he's putting his gut into it. Dad joke. As in the dry heaving. It does sound like he's in pain. Exactly right. I'm glad you got a kick out of that one. I can't delete it, man. It's like, oh no, I can't do it. I got to keep this one. I got to keep it. It's got to stay in the library. Oh, what's up, Kenny? Kenny's in the house as well. Good to see you here. All right. Much appreciated, Kenny, always, as always. And hey, we got another super chat. Johnny sent in $10. Thank you so much, man. Says you really did handle the Jenna Melissa situation so well and brought a lot of the fans back with your thoughtful comments. I really hope you get invited to the premiere of Scream 7. You really deserve it. Oh, Johnny, that's so nice, man. Thank you again. Thank you again for reiterating your thoughts about the situation back then. And it was not easy. It was not easy for any of us, and especially as content creators, because you're literally like, you're like being put between the fandom. Like you're literally having to force your way in the middle of everybody. And just my whole goal, because I was not going to go the toxic route. That's not how I am. And you guys know that. And I want my channel to always be positive, encouraging, uplifting. That doesn't mean we can't say if something's bad, it's bad, or we call it out. We're going to do that. But I'm talking about when it comes to us in the community, us as fellow friends in the horror world, keeping it in a way that encourages us to stay together. That's my goal. So thank you for saying that, man. And dude, the premiere of Scream 7, wow. That I would be speechless. I would be completely speechless with that. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, Johnny. That's so kind. And for your super chat clip tonight, I'm working on some new ones. So I don't have a ton in the tank here, but I have some good ones and some classic ones. And Johnny's, I know that you're fairly new. You're not brand new to the channel now. You've been here for a little while. But let's see, Johnny, if you remember, if you've seen these two clips. I simply call them the Bobos. If you've been around, you already know. Here we go.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
I'll make your bubs bounce. I'll make your bubs bounce. Let's go.
Oh gosh, you guys. I hope you guys still get a kick out of those who are long timers here. And for those of you that are newer, hope you enjoyed that. It's a really, those two clips they just crack me up, man. I can't help it. I love them. Thanks again, Johnny. Much appreciated, my friend. And we've got another super chat that has come through. And I promise you guys go to the front of the line. As you see, I keep my word. JJ with $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says Scream 8, Kevin Williamson as new writer or keep Busick? All right. Great question. This is a real good question to think about. So a lot of this for me is going to hinging on how well Scream 7 was written. And I'm talking about I know that Kevin Williamson, I think he's probably fixed a lot of the script that Guy Busick wrote. I bet you he's gone through and changed things and added things. So I expect it to be a really good script with Kevin now on board as director. But I will say this. I'm going to wait and see Scream 7 to answer that fully. Here's my hope right now. I'll just say this from the beginning. And I think it's just because how much I love Kevin Williamson and how he's written this, Scream 1 and 2 and 4. I actually do want to see Kevin Williamson write and direct Scream 8. I would like it to be all him. All him. Let's see another full-blown Scream movie written by him, as we saw with Scream 1, 2, and 4. So right now, before seeing Scream 7, I'm going to say let's go with Kevin Williamson only, guys. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. And if we see Scream 7 and we're like, it was good, but man, we missed some stuff here, this plot hole here. If we start seeing that kind of stuff, then I am wholeheartedly with Kevin Williamson, even though I am even now. But if because look, I want to see Guy Busick write a script that's not rushed. As he rushed Scream 6, it was clearly rushed. And I think a lot of the plot holes in 6 are because he was rushing. He was hurrying, trying to get the deadline met for Scream 7. So let's see what happens here, guys. If Guy Busick writes a really good script, Scream 7 is an amazing film, then I am not opposed, JJ, to Kevin Williamson bringing back Guy Busick and they write it together. I'm okay with that. But as of right now, just because of my personal feelings towards Kevin Williamson, you know, how much I love him, I really want to see Kevin Williamson write and direct Scream 7. No, Scream 8. That's right. Sorry. Scream 8. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. Thank you so much for your super chat. And just a great question to think about. It's awesome. And Super Tenor coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, man. It says 2/3 of the way to the goal. Oh, yeah, we're 10 of 15. Wow, that's amazing, guys. We only need 5 more super chats, and we're going to get an extra stream this coming week that I don't currently have planned. And that's it. We're getting close. That's amazing. We have 30 more minutes until the challenge is over. All right. And Russell, hey, Russell just sent in a super chat. Thank you, Russell. That's got us to 11, guys. We're 11 of 15. Ghostface Cult is coming to get you. Oh, yeah. Smash that like button. Thank you, Russell. That's awesome. And I think there's a chance that we're going to see that cult. I really do. I really do. I think it's coming, man. And Kelly says, I appreciate you keep the content here spoiler free. So many don't, and it's off-putting. Yes, I agree. A lot of channels, unfortunately, they choose to blast spoilers in their videos or live streams or thumbnails. You got to watch those thumbnails too. Or titles. Look, everyone can do as to each their own, right? For content owners, they have the rights, their channel. But I'm with you, Kelly. I don't want to visit a channel that's going to tell me spoilers about Scream 7. Now, I like information, like showing pictures of the town. Like that, I think that's cool. Learning certain things like Ghostface will die. Well, a Ghostface will be revealed, rather, outside in the daylight. That's a neat. It doesn't tell us who it is. Doesn't tell us how they got there. We don't know any context. That's all I know. But I shared that because it's not a spoiler. It's just a really cool piece of new information. So I'm real careful with how I share things because I don't want to be a spoiler channel. I never have been. And if I ever spoiled something, it would be by accident. It would not be by intent. It would be an accident slip up or something. But I really guard myself carefully to not do that. So thank you, Kelly, for acknowledging that and appreciating that. I think that's awesome. That's really great. And DJ sending in a $1 super chat. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate the support. And I really appreciate it. Really, I do. Every single super chat helps this channel. Just to clarify, though, for the goal tonight, it is a minimum $2. So super chats that are $2 or higher count towards the actual goal. So this doesn't move the goal, but it helps the channel. And I appreciate that, DJ. Thank you. All right. And Johnny coming in with a $2 super chat. Imagine the first stream here after the trailer. Well, let me just tell you, you don't want to miss it. Because here's what I'm doing, guys. I am going to host a live watch party for when the stream drops. Last time I did this was for Scream 6. It dropped at 8 a.m. Central in the morning on a Tuesday. And I had a live stream set up. I was here. And 230 people showed up for the live stream. And I did 3, 2, 1, go. And all through 230 plus people, we all watched it together live at the same time. It was one of the most epic streams. It was amazing. I had Night with me off the Night Watch Zone was here, and we were in Alex and podcast now, and we were literally just watching the trailer and we're talking about what we just saw. We're breaking down what we saw, talking about it with you guys. It was epic, Johnny, epic. So whenever the time comes, and they don't always announce it, but if I find out when that trailer will drop, I will have a live reaction stream. And I hope you guys can make it. I've had people tell me that they're going to actually take off work. They're going to take a vacation day if we get advance notice so that they can be here with me and you guys to watch it live. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So thanks, Johnny. That first stream is going to be epic. I mean, epic, man. Russell coming in with another super chat. Thank you. You're the man, Steven. This channel rocks. Horse stew. All right, man. You know what? I appreciate that, man. And you know what? When you get a super chat like that, you know, there's a lot of ways you can respond to it, but there's really only one way to respond to this one. For Stu, we're going to get it up. Let's go.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! It was fun.
Yes. Thank you, Russell, for your super chat. And hey, guys, I see the 2 super chats that came in. And guess what? You guys did it. We met the goal. 15 super chats are a hit. And it is a done thing, guys. You guys did it. Absolutely awesome. I want to thank you all for that. I greatly appreciate it. And you guys, I will be setting up an extra stream. So keep your eyes out for this week. You'll see me pop it up and it'll be on my channel. And we'll do another stream for you. That was the super chat reward challenge was won. You guys won it tonight. So well done. I'll take my banner down. There we go. Fantastic, guys. All right. So let's get back to it. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So you guys keep sending in your theories. We got a super chat here from Grumpy Gorehound. What is up, Grumpy? Good to see you, man. I really hope Gale Weathers finally bites it in 7. Okay. Good thing to bring up. So let me ask you guys, who in the chat, just say yes or no. Do you want to see Gale die in Scream 7? You know what? Better yet, don't even worry about that. I'm going to set a poll. Hang on. Hang tight. Don't do that. This is a great one. I think we should all weigh in. So hold on. See Gale die in Scream 7. Just curious. Okay, the poll is now active. There you go, guys. Start voting, and we'll see what you guys think. What you guys want to do? Yes or no to Gale dying? Okay. So here are my thoughts. While you guys are sharing yours in the poll, I'll share mine. And if anyone wants to share in the chat the reason why you want to see her die or live, you can do that. If you want to. Hang on a sec, guys. All right. Doing all this talking, man, you got to keep your throat moist. Here are my thoughts about it, guys. For Scream 7, I believe this could possibly be the highest risk factor for Gale we've ever had. And I say that because, of course, she's executive producer, which that means even if she's not in the movie, when she is, obviously, but if she's not in Scream 8, let's say a future movie, she's going to make a lot of money. She's executive producer from now on, I'm sure. So I think the risk is high for her to die in 7, and the reason is, guys, this is the 7th entry into a franchise. She's been in every single one. Think about that. She has been in 7 Scream films, guys. Okay? And so it would not surprise me if she decided, hey, guys, I've loved being Gale. I love this character, but I'm going to say goodbye to Gale in Scream 7. This is it. And if Courtney Cox has made that decision, then I fully support it, and I applaud her for giving us what will be 7 movies to watch her character and to watch Gale Weathers and be entertained by it. And so if she wants out, then I completely am okay with it. And listen, if the writers want her out, and if Kevin Williamson and Guy went to her and said, hey, we really want to raise the stakes again, like Scream 5 did with Dewey, which I hate. Don't get me started on Dewey because I want him back. But either way, it did raise the stakes, at least for that movie. So if they say we're going to raise the stakes, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight and goodbye to Gale Weathers in 7, then I'm okay with that as well. I mean, let me put it this way. I'm okay, me personally, I'm okay with saying goodbye. It'll be sad. It will. I will probably shed a tear again, like I did with Dewey. But I'm okay with it if that's what we're going to do with the story. But here's one thing I will say. If Gale dies the way Dewey did, I will be furious. Dewey was killed in a horrific manner in terms of not giving him any brains at all. And I just hated that because he took them to the elevator, which was the right thing to do. And now you got to shoot him in the head. Like he would not remember that less than 5 minutes ago when he's attacking her. Right? He didn't remember then to shoot her in the head or the killer in the head, Ghostface. But now all of a sudden he remembers it. That's assaulting. That insults his intelligence. I don't like it at all. And then when he does get over there to finally do it, a phone rings. His phone rings and it distracts him. He turns and look. Listen, guys, that was bad writing. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm going to admit it. I'll tell the truth here. In my own opinion, you could disagree, and I'm totally cool with that. But tell me if you guys in the chat, tell me if you agree with me or not. The choice to make Dewey so unintelligent in that moment upsets me a lot. That's why I don't watch it. I will not watch that scene because it insults the character. He dies in a terrible fashion. And if they do that type of death with Gale Weathers, I'm okay with her dying, but not like Dewey did. In some way like that, where it's just meaningless. Imagine if Dewey had died saving Jenna, or Tara, I should say, and Rich at the time, which we didn't know was a killer. If he would have actually saved them and took the knife in a fight scene with Ghostface and they got away, and Dewey would have died a hero. Right? Yeah, you guys agree. Thank you, guys. It's not just me that gets upset about that. Dewey knew better. And that Dewey there, the way they wrote that decision, terrible. Just terrible. Sorry. That's just what I'm going to say. That's how I feel. So I don't want to see that for Gale. What I want to see is Gale saving Sydney's daughter, guys. Imagine this. Ghostface is about to kill Tatum, Sydney's daughter, and Gale steps in front of the knife or whatever the scenario is, puts herself in between Ghostface and Tatum, and she gets killed, and Tatum runs away and survives. That's a hero's death. No greater love than one to lay down their life for their brother. And it would be the same if Gale did that. Yeah. Die in honor. Die with honor. And that's if she does die, I want to see it done that way. All right. Santiago family. Hey, welcome. What's on tap tonight? Scream. All things Scream. Grumpy Gorehead, appreciate the super chat. And what a great thing to talk about with Gale Weathers. Appreciate that. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Thank you guys. Had to step aside for a sec. Russell coming in with another super chat. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Do you think we'll see Joel the cameraman back? Oh my goodness gracious. I hope so. I mean, I'm all for it, man. Look, it's nostalgia at this point, right? I don't expect anything crazy or anything from Joel the cameraman, but I would love it. Wouldn't you guys just like to see him back, even if it's for a glorified cameo? I don't care. Have him working at the TV station Gale works at, right? Just something like, let us see him again. Let us see him again. Let us see what he's up to. And I'm good. You know, I'm fine. That's all I need. It's just saying, hey, what's going on, right? See you. Good to see you, Joel. And I don't know. So I don't know what you guys think about that. I personally want to see him back. And I think it would be fun if it was to happen. And guys, checking in on the poll here, 17 votes. I'm going to call it here. It's almost even. 53% of you voted that you do not want to see Gale die. 47% of you said you do want to see Gale die. Really close. 53 to 47. That is about as close as you can get to 50-50. All right, guys. If you haven't voted, I'm going to give you like 2 more minutes. Some of you have just gotten here. If you see the poll, vote now. If you want to see Gale die, yes or no. That's all you got to do. Click your vote. And I will check back in about another minute or so. And I will end the poll then, and we'll call it what it is. 53-47 right now that Gale lives. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, Castellar? Good to see you. Glad you're here. All right. Yeah, Castellar says, Joel giving Zoom interviews to stay away from Ghostface. There you go. So Russell, great question, and I hope we do. I hope we see Joel just for a little bit. It would be purely fan service, and I don't care. I don't even care. Just let me see him. Give me that nostalgia. Yep. And right, man, for your super chat, you know what? It's time for some mustard. You guys ready for some spicy mustard? I think it's time. Here we go.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite, I'm a hot dog. If you wanna dip me in spicy mustard, then you can, because I'm a hot dog. Wow.
Wow. There you go. You gotta get the spicy mustard, man. It's gotta happen. That's right. And you guys that are channel members, you've got the custom spicy mustard emoji. You guys see it there? There they go. Yeah. So if you're not a channel member, guys, you're missing out on some fun stuff. Like, again, the custom emojis. You don't get those. If you're a channel member, you can get them. And I have the spicy mustard man as one of those custom emojis. I love it. That's right. That's right, man. If you're a channel member, if you're a Craven, I get those emojis up. Good job. And Russell, you came in with it at the end. Wow. Wow. That's right. You know what? Russell knows what's up, man. Hey, and I want to also say something really cool. Shanta Gibbs is in the house. Shanta, hello, welcome. Glad you could make it. I hated that scene and cried so much after my first time seeing. I know with this about the Dewey's death. He deserved better. If Gale dies, I'm gonna be crushed again. Yes. But hopefully she goes out better. That you exactly, Shanta. That's how I feel. That is exactly how I feel about it. And if Gale's gonna die in 7, it needs to be an honorable death, not like um, what we saw with Dewey. That would just be it would be a travesty. It would be horrible. Um, so real quick here, just want to and Shanta, I'm glad you're here because I'm going to bring up what we talked about earlier today in the Instagram chat. Um, but before I do that, I have a knock at the door. Yes, sir. I have a knock at the door. Someone wants to come on and be a part of our discussion, and I want him to come on too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great friend, my brother, and it just I can't say enough about him. And you guys know who he is. You guys love him as well. Please welcome my buddy Knight from the Night Watch Zone.
Hey,
Hey man,
how's it going, man?
it's good. Glad you could come in tonight. It's good to see
Yeah. I'm glad we were running around and everything, but I'm, what else
Yes.
to do?
Exactly. I know. Well, hey man, we're just talking screen tonight, and
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here at this moment because 1 second. Sorry.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Shanta is in the chat. Shanta Gibbs in the chat,
Hey,
and she messaged me on Instagram earlier, and she messaged me a theory, and I really love this theory. And I said I got to talk about it tonight, and so I was holding it until you got here, so that we can talk about it together. I want to mention also, guys, and Mayanne, if you're still here, if you can help me out. Yeah, Mayanne's here. She's still here. She already has. If you've not subscribed, a lot of you other folks are jumping in, newer to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the Night Watch Zone, please do so. It's my buddy Knight and Corey, his friend, and Corey Anders, part of the Night Watch Zone. They are amazing. Content is amazing. Man. Oh, you're welcome. I love it. Everything's great. Why You Hate series is phenomenal. You guys, just trust me. Trust me on this. If you're first time going there, subscribe and immediately go look for the Why You Hate series. Start there. Just start there. And I say no more. You will understand why.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah. Just stellar stuff, brother. Okay. So, and hey Apollo. What's up, Apollo? Good to see you. And we have a stream coming up. So Knight, let me before we get to the question tonight, or the theory I want to get to, after this stream ends, guys, here in about 15, 20 minutes, whatever, something like that, we're going to be going over to Knight's channel, and we're going to channel hop. So I'm going to ask all of you to travel with me. Not now. I will tell you when, but we're going to all travel to Knight's channel. This is the link. If you can click the link right now and hit the remind me button, hit the like button on the stream. Be much appreciated. Knight, tell us what we're in store for when we move over to your place.
Well, we've had a lot of great streams, with us talking our favorite movies, our favorite actresses, and this and that, and listing them, ranking them, eliminating them, and so forth. But I said to myself, I was talking to Coriander, and I said, the 50th anniversary of Jaws was just yesterday, the first summer blockbuster, and an amazing movie at that. And I started thinking to myself, what if we talked about the most successful horror movies and even ranked them? So that's the idea, is that we're going to be talking about enlisting and hopefully eliminating in a ranking format the most successful horror movies ever, and And
Yes.
it's funny because Kill's going to be on with us, and he says, "No, are you talking about box office?" I said, "Look, man, whatever that means to you, it could be box office, it could be critical acclaim, because that's success as well. It could be
Mhm.
longevity, it could be like a new movie that just blows up the whole landscape." So I think it's going to be pretty interesting, and we always have fun with these type of streams.
Always,
Yeah,
dude. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah.
I can't wait. So, guys, that's what we're doing in just a little bit. We'll be heading over there. Um, but first, this is amazing, and this hardly ever happens tonight. Um,
Mhm.
I was running a poll. Do you want to see Gail die or see her live? Right?
Oh,
Yeah, I know. And so I just ended the poll, and I'm gonna show an image of it right here on screen. Look at this poll ending.
oh, get out! Really?
I never
Wow.
see 50-50 like that.
Yeah,
So if
that's
this is just,
crazy.
hey man, if this is a snapshot of the overall Scream community,
Yeah.
then we're looking at about half the people want her to go and half of them don't.
Right, right, right.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
So
That's
there you
crazy,
go.
man. Who would have thought?
One sec. Hey,
I mean, guys, seriously, we've done a lot of different polls, and usually it's one-sided, even if it's just by a little bit, but to be 50-50, that that's crazy. A lot of people want Gale dead. Well, I'll tell you what, I think part of it is not, well, at least I'm just spitballing, but I think Gale obviously is part of the OG3, a beloved character. I think Courtney Cox has been great in this role, but they just have underused her in 5 and 6. Let's just be real. She was way underused. And I think it just made people kind of, not saying maybe lash out at her, but just thinking, man, they don't have any more good ideas for Gale. Now, Kevin Williamson, being, is about as knowledgeable of these characters as anyone other than Wes. There's a possibility that her character would be much better in 7. I hope that it is. But I don't know, guys. I gotta admit, I don't know if she's gonna survive. They're gonna have to come up with some really good stuff, and I am
right.
hopeful for that. I am hopeful. But you guys, some of you, anyways, know my feelings. I think that in 5, I think she should have been the one that had died instead of Dewey. I think it would have. I think you could have done more story wise with Dewey dealing with that versus Gale not really acknowledging much, a glance in
Nope.
6 at the memorabilia, and you hear the little Dewey theme. I think Dewey, especially the way David was in 5, could have really had some really weighty stuff in 6 and so forth, dealing with the
Yep.
death of Gale and maybe feeling the guilt because he had left her and all of that. It could have been great stuff, I
Could
think.
have been. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so let's get to this theory that I'm excited to talk about. And I want to give a shout out to Shanta, who's in the chat, because she messaged this to me today. And I'm like, I've never given that much thought before, this theory. And so basically, here's what the theory is she asked the question, posed it rather. Did Roman have any dealings with the making of the original Stab movie? And if he was helping Nancy and Mickey?
Ooh.
Because remember, Maureen and Phil got free tickets somewhere to the event. Remember,
Yeah.
he said, I got these free tickets, remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then they go into, and the Scream costumes coincidentally sent to that particular movie theater by the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got me to thinking. Of course, we'll never know, probably, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. But it's a wonderful theory, Shanta.
Yeah.
And Knight, what are your first thoughts? Do you think he could have been involved in this, targeting Maureen and Phil, sending the free tickets to Phil,
Yeah.
and then sending all the Ghostface costumes so everyone's running around?
Hmm.
What do you think, man?
Well,
Was he working with Nancy and Mickey?
well, I mean, it definitely is plausible, and I think that
Yes.
I think it really would round out, all that mythology that was happening in the first three movies, because obviously he was pulling the strings behind the scenes, and we know that as far as Billy and Stu are concerned. Um,
Yeah.
I think it's a cool theory, and I think it's very plausible. Wouldn't it be wouldn't it be cool if we get that as part of canon in seven? You know what I mean? Like that
Oh,
would be
yeah.
awesome.
It would be.
See, that's the type of stuff that I think can really, like, we were talking on the collective the other day about nostalgia, and sometimes nostalgia for nostalgia's for its own it just for nostalgia's sake. But I think this could be a good example of how it could like round out a lot of the mythology from the past, especially because
Hmm.
Scott Foley's going to be in seven in whatever
Yes.
capacity. Um, that would be cool. I really, and that would also give a lot more weight to three, which, and I know you feel the same
Mhm.
way.
Yep.
I think three deserves, a lot of credit and a lot of love.
Yes. It does. It does not get enough of either of those.
Hmm.
And if we find out that Roman actually was involved in helping in helping getting stabbed, the movie set up, which, let's be honest here, it's so plausible. Like you said, it's
Yep.
so plausible, dude. It's like I'm look. People can always find holes to poke in theories, and that's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
That's what we do. We do that. We go, we needle them and we see what we think. But dude, it works so brilliantly, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
I agree.
leading right into Roman and Scream 3, trying to finish the job.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah, man.
I think that would be so cool because you got to
Yes,
think about it. It's kind of like, okay, well, if he got the ball rolling in the original,
that's
and
right.
he was still out there, what would have stopped him from still pulling some strings and so forth. It's kind of like
Yeah,
you took some time off because you felt you felt like you
yeah,
didn't need to do anything else, or you were kind of like, oh well, let Sydney live her
yeah.
life and blah blah. So I mean, it actually makes more sense that he would have some type of link to the goings on in Scream 2.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just saying.
I just saying too, man. When I read her message, I'm like, why didn't I think of this over all this time? I've never really given that any thought before,
Yep, me
and
neither.
it's just brilliant. So Shanta, shout out to Shanta for an amazing theory, and thanks for
Yep,
sharing it with me earlier. Um, and guess what? I'm going to do a video on it. How about that? I'm doing a video on that theory.
it's a good idea.
Yep. So
That's an
stay
awesome
tuned.
theory.
Yeah, it is. Stay tuned, guys. Video coming out probably Monday about that theory, and I'm going to give it more thought over the weekend so I can get maybe come up with some more other different angles to put with it too, to
Hmm.
add more value to the content. So very excited for that. So stay tuned. And you know what else is I'm excited about, Night,
What's that?
is when somebody does something really generous, and Sarah Campbell just gifted a membership to the channel.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Sarah. The Queen is here, and that is so awesome. Sarah's always trying to grow the community, and she's
Yep.
doing her part, man. And that really means a lot, Sarah. Thank you for your support. And let's see if I can find out who got it real quick. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, it went to Val's Views, the
Oh,
general.
it went to
Wow.
Val. Oh wow!
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right.
Back in the fold. All right.
Woohoo!
That's good. Thank you, Sarah. That's very awesome of you. I appreciate it. I know Val does
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
And another super chat came in from Johnny. What is up, Johnny? Says the killer was in bathroom stalls in 1 and 2. Stu? Ooh, oh. So Scream 1. Remember that scene? Yeah,
Yep.
whenever Sydney's in the bathroom um, and then we have the definite killer in 2 in the
Hmm.
stall. Now, my theory's been that the Ghostface in Scream 1's bathroom is a prankster because of two reasons tonight. And I want to get your thoughts. First, because they don't have a knife in their hand.
Right.
Their hands are free like this. And second is because what do we see right after that? Two kids in the office of Principal Henry, and he's scolding them for their behavior to their fellow student. And he's chopping up the mask with scissors.
With the biggest scissors of all time
ever made. And that's what Wes said. He literally told his prop guys, I want you to go find the biggest scissors you can find. That's what he told them. Yeah, that was totally Wes Craven. That was his thing. And so it seems to me that if you just connect those two dots, those were pranksters. And one of them was in the bathroom. What do you think? Could it be Stu?
No, I agree. I've always thought of it as pranksters. You know, I just think that it makes more sense from what we saw, you know, and also the context of that point in the movie. And we know that there's been pranksters, you know, in the films. So, you know, I think if they were, and I don't think they would, but if they were ever to go back and say, well, that was Stu, I don't know, I wouldn't really buy that one.
I knew it. I would. I don't think I would either, because there's no. If they'd had a knife, that's different.
Right.
That would have been like, oh, this is a killer. Okay.
Yep.
But Johnny, listen, man, anything's possible. I don't think it was Stu. That's my honest opinion. In Scream 1, Scream 2, I really do think that was Mickey. That was Mickey, because now it's funny. I could ask Alan Robinson, because he was the ghost face in that entire scene where he killed both of them.
You could.
You know what? Alan's coming back on the channel in 3 weeks, and I want to try to remember to ask him that. Were you Mickey or were you Nancy? But you know what? The build of the ghost face, even it matched. It really did kind of match, right? It's like more like a Mickey kind of look and feel. So. We'll see. I'm going to ask that question, but thank you, Johnny. That's really good of you to send a super chat. I appreciate it. And for your super chat clip, you know, Knight, sometimes, well, let me think the best way I can say it. Sometimes when you got to go, you got to go like this.
Please, back up! Wait! A smile, everybody!
Oh man,
dude, that's what you would call an explosive moment in the bathroom,
right?
Hey, guess who just joined the stream? Val is here. Hey, Val, good to see you. The General is here, and the General just got a membership, Val. Sarah gifted a membership, and you just got it. So, hey, all right, back in the fold with us. I love it. Good job. All right, let's take a look here. Destin's in the house saying, hey, everyone.
Hey.
Just passing through to say, hey, Gale must die in Scream 7. Okay, buddy. Gotcha. That's awesome. Scott, what's up? What's up, Scott? Roadcap just joining the stream.
Hey.
Fantastic. Shanta, who gave us that great theory, says, I hope Scream 7 shows Roman in a deeper impact, not a short clip. Do we know how long he's intended to be in the movie? Unfortunately, not unless you've heard something I haven't. We don't know.
No, I haven't. And I think that's obviously a big question. You know, everyone's wondering to what degree, you know, will Scott be in the film, and I hope so too. I hope it's not just a quick little moment or whatever. But who knows, man? Who knows?
It could be a simple little 1 minute flashback scene. That's it.
Right.
And that's over. Or it could just be his voice and a voice changer.
Yep.
And we don't see him at all. So we're not going to know until February when this movie drops, I'm afraid. honestly, I don't really want to know. I want to go into on that note. I want to be surprised.
Yeah, I want to be surprised as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay. Let's see here. If anybody else has come in, I don't want to miss anybody. Now, Johnny's thinking it has to be the Marine Prescott murder with his hands together. I know, man. I would love that.
Mm.
What do you think, Knight, about a prequel? Not a prequel, but we're seeing the opening kills 1996 or 1995.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the death of Marine.
I think well, yeah, I definitely would like to see that, like we were talking about on the collective. I think that it'd be cool to see. It'd be something fresh, for the franchise, and also very important. And I think that it, from what we are understanding, as far as Scott being in the movie, to what degree we don't know, but I think it just really kind of makes sense, depending on where they're going to go, the direction they're going to go with his appearance or whatever.
Yeah.
I think showing Maureen, the death or the murder of Maureen, I think that would bring more weight to Roman, in the film.
Yeah.
Specifically, well, and obviously Stu as well, but I'm just saying, I think it'd be a great way to go.
Yeah, me too. I hope so. I really do. That's when all this stuff first came out, announcing these older folks coming back, Scott, Matt, and Billy, Dewey. I'm like, even Dewey's coming back, bro. So I ever since then I've been like hoping it's going to be a flashback to Maureen.
Yep.
And I still do. Yeah.
Yep.
I still do. All right. Hey, Hollywood guys, who's checked in with a $5 super chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It says, I wonder what Roman promised Stu and Billy for trying to kill his sister. Not sure if it was explained. No, actually, the motive to the motive, talking about Sydney, right? Yeah, trying to kill Sydney. I think the motive there was Billy. Here's the motive. I think we do know, because remember, Roman showed Billy the videotapes of his mom cheating on his dad,
right?
And that's what gave him the anger and the vengeance that he wanted to kill Maureen Prescott. So I think right? Am I right on that? I think I'm checking that, right? Yeah,
he was pulling the strings and obviously putting Billy over the edge and so forth, and then of course, plotting against Sydney.
Exactly, right. Exactly. Like, yeah, that's why that was the motive for Billy killing Billy and Stu killing Maureen a year earlier. And and then the whole Sydney idea, I don't think there was never a mention about Roman with that. However, you have to believe they were in touch. I think Roman was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Billy went to Roman and said, "Hey, I don't think I'm done yet. I want to kill Sydney as well." And I could see him being like, "Cool, let's do it. When are we doing this?" And then,
I mean, we might find that out in 7, that specific conversation in a flashback. Like after the death of Maureen, that could be the opening. And then, a flashback could also show, what Roman might have said to Billy or Billy and Stu. Probably should be Billy and Stu, I would assume. But, to kind of put them on track against Sydney,
Yeah.
It's very plausible.
Very, very plausible. I love it. All right. So Hollywood guy, let's play you a special clip. And, sometimes, Night, you watch a movie and you just don't expect certain things to happen. And this is an example right here, Night. I got to show you because I didn't expect this. And we'll see. Here we go.
Big Bomba! Big Bomba!
God. Wow.
Wow. That's right. That's a wowing, man. Oh,
Oh,
thanks, Hollywood guy. I appreciate your support, buddy. Let's see. Paula, what's up, Paula, in the house tonight?
hey.
Says, did you see Marcus's theory that the body in the body bag was the security guard who got killed? Yes. Yes, I have. I actually talked to Marcus about that theory. That because I remember after he's killed, we see the body bag come out, but we don't see who's in it. They don't show. But yeah, it's an interesting theory. I mean, again, there was another body up there at night, the security guard. So, I mean, if you want to get down to getting real technical, it's possible. I mean, I don't think we have anything to dispute that as not being a possibility.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a good one, Paula. And yeah, and Marcus champions that theory a lot as well. And it's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
and it's a good one. All right, Knight, what time are we scheduled for your stream to start? Is it
8:45?
so okay, so basically about right now. We're just a little over. All right, so guys, one more super chat. After JJ super chat, we're gonna start wrapping this up and we're gonna head over to Knight's channel. JJ says, how long did Roman stay after Maureen's death? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe in 7 we'll see.
Exactly. That's because here's the thing. I just have to believe, Knight. I choose to believe we're going to learn new information.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the only reason to do this in a way. I mean, obviously they could just do it just for nostalgia, but I think that would be so. I mean, it'd be cool, but it would kind of be a little empty too. You know what I'm saying? So there's got to be a reason, in my opinion.
Yes, it's got to be a reason. I agree. We got to have some new information, and we just have to believe that's why. Like you said, that's why they're doing it. Yeah. Awesome, guys. This has been a great stream. You guys were amazing. You had some great theories, some great thoughts, and hey, you guys won the Super Chat Reward Challenge tonight, and you're going to get an extra stream this week that I have not planned to do yet. So we're going to have another night together this week that's been unplanned, and you guys made that happen. I want to say hi to Horror. What is up, M? I see you popped in. Great to see you here at the tail end, but I'm glad you made it anyway. I know it's really late for you. 1 o'clock in the morning, almost 2 a.m., something like that. But Em, it's good to see you as always. I'll be in touch in direct messages, of course. And I just want to make sure I did not miss any super chats before we leave. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're all caught up. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over now to Knight's channel. This is the link you click to go. And Knight, I've got your stream right. You already sent that, I'm sure. Yeah. All right. So, Knight, if you want to head on over and start getting your shop up, ready to go, and we'll see you there.
All righty. Catch you guys later. Woo.
Catch you later. All right. And all right, everyone in the chat, let's go ahead and head over there now. And we're going to call it a stream. You guys were awesome. Thanks so much. And I will see you all, I hope, in like 2 minutes at Knight's channel. All right. Hope you'll make it. We're going to have fun. See you there, guys. Have a great night. And if you're not able to make the next stream, I will see you again very, very soon. Good night, everybody.